we are going to be featuring Shadow Grotle shredding Azumarill in the Great League of Go Battle League. As you can see right now, it's absolutely destroying it. Obviously, you're going to have to shield once because the Ice Beam will probably one-shot from this range, but they go for Hydro Pump. And before you go any further into the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and slap that notification bell. Also, make sure to share this video with your friends so we can make more videos for you. Lately, we have been gaining a lot of subscribers, so thanks to all of you who have subscribed. And the Alolan Marowak gift on the left, it doesn't cut out, it's just part of the gift. So yeah, I'm just saying that. So we are going to be getting a 4-1 set right here and then featuring some more battles after. For me, it's going to be kind of a longer video, so I'm going to have to stay here for longer since I already had these battles ready to go. So right here, we're going to be shielding up the Shadow Ball, and then we're going to be going for a Shadow Ball on our Drifblim, and they have no shields, so it's going to be taking out that Alolan Marowak. And now Shadow Ball is going to be a legacy move. That star thing means its legacy. I just want to see if you like the star thing. Let me know in the comments below if you think the star thing is better than just an asterisk clip art. So they're coming in with Altaria. Now this team is particularly weak. Oh my god, I can't say the word. Particularly weak to Altaria because Shadow Grotle, obviously the grass moves are going to be double resisted by Altaria, plus the Sky Attack will be doing super effective. Alolan Marowak is not going to be looking too good against it because the Fire Spins are resisted, and you're only going to be able to get to one Shadow Bone because the Dragon Breaths are going to tear in just that much. And Drifblim, even though the Icy Wind is double super effective, it's not the best of matchups, so you can still end up winning. They're coming with the Swampert. They're not even swapping out for some reason. Very odd, and they have a Registeel in the back. And at this point, I was like, can I do this? Can I do this? Let's see if I can do this. So I'm going for an Energy Ball. It does have Stab, so I think it'll do more. And then at this point, I think I'm just going to Razor Leaf down. Now, right here, we survived the Flash Cannon. Since Lock-Ons do nothing, we're going to be able to farm down. And then we have the Body Slam ready to go against the Swampert. I could have probably just thrown one Razor Leaf, but I just wanted to be safe, and that is going to be a GG. So that was a very close match right there. Moving on to the next battle, we've got another Altaria thanks to the algorithm, and now we're just going for the Shadow Bone as you saw in the last battle. And this is going to be not getting a shield. Now, I'm not going to shield here. I don't really want to keep my Alolan Marowak because the Drifblim handles it better. We're going to be barely able to get to the Bone Club right here. You know, just want to do some extra chip damage, even though it probably does only like 3% of Altaria's health. Now we're coming in with the Drifblim. So, we want to lower their attack first, and if they get to another Sky Attack, then we won't shield, because without our debuff, it'll do more damage. So they're letting that go through. They have a Skarmory in the back. And yeah, thanks to my luck, they have double hard counter to Shadow Grotle. So at this point, I'm just going to be throwing Icy Winds right here. Gonna be shielding this Sky Attack because you don't want a Shadow Grotle against the Skarmory. It's probably one of the worst matchups a Shadow Grotle can even have. So we're going for another Icy Wind. Gets a shield, and then I just swap into my Shadow Grotle. I know I'm going to lose. This Brave Bird is going to be one-shotting my Shadow Grotle. They have a Cherrim in the back. This would be looking pretty good for the Drifblim if I had full health and one shield, but we don't. So yeah, they have one shield, so I'm just going to be going down to the Bullet Seeds. Moving on to the next battle, we have got our Alolan Marowak on the lead versus a Dugong. So this is a pretty good matchup because we will be resisting the Ice Shards and Icy Wind, although we do have to watch out for the Water Pulse or maybe even Aqua Jet. So we're going for a Shadow Bone, goes unshielded, and we get the Defense Fell, which is very nice. So even if our attack falls right here, we'll still be doing about the same amount of damage. So we're going for another Shadow Bone. I honestly could have went for Bone Club, but I was kind of afraid of the Water Pulse. Gets a shield, And I'm just going to be swapping into my Shadow Grotle. Now, I thought this was going to be an Icy Wind, but it was a Water Pulse, so I don't think that was a good deal on my part. They're coming in with a Skarmory, and this is kind of frustrating right here, but I think we're still going to manage to pull off the win. Body Slam still chipping away right there. As you can see, the Razor Leafs are still tearing in. Skarmory is going to be at yellow health, and I'm just letting the Sky Type go through. Doesn't KO us, but then we're just going to be going down to 1 Air Slash. We're coming in with Drifblim, and I suspect this is a Brave Bird, which it is. I'm going to be shielding that, and then I'm going to be hexing down. What are they going to bring in? They're going to be bringing in a Hypno. So I'm going to be going for a Shadow Ball, and of course, when I go for the Shadow Ball, they shield it. But we are going to be able to pull off the win. Now, they got that confusion in, which is very crucial, but that Shadow Ball one-shots. They bring in the Dugong, and they surrender because we're going to be able to get to the Icy Wind before they get to their Icy Wind. Moving on to the next battle, we've got Alolan Marowak on the lead versus another Altaria. Oh my god. So, we're getting a bit of lag right there, and we're just going to be going for a Shadow Bone. Does about 40%, and then we're going to try to get to another one. We do. Surprisingly, they don't throw before we can get to another Shadow Bone. And we see MP right there, which is very nice since we can let the Sky Attack go through. Obviously, coming in with the Drifblim. And I'm going to be shielding right here. Same situation as before. And I'm just going to farm some more and then go for another Icy Wind. So, we're just taking out the Altaria. They're coming in with a... Oh my god. Okay, a Hypno, another Hypno. Which tells me they have something weak in the back to Drifblim. So I want to conserve that Drifblim. And of course, when I go for Icy Wind, they don't shield. So I'm going for another Icy Wind. Let's see if they shield. No, they don't. And this is going to be a Fire Punch. I'm going to really quick swap into my Grotle. My Drifblim is barely alive. Razor Leaf them down. And they have a Seismitoad in the back. Double super effective damage with those Razor Leafs. And then they back out. So we're getting a Vulpix. What a nice reward for such a satisfying, this is so nice. So nice, But anyway, we're going to be collecting that. We're reaching rank 9. I am higher rank by the time I'm publishing this video. And we've got Alolan Marowak on the lead versus Oscoon. Terrible lead. So we're swapping into my Drifblim. And Night Slash does about 50%. So I'm going to shield right here. Then they are going to be swapping into Umbreon. Of course, we've got Double Dark against my Double Ghost team. So we're just going for the first Icy Wind. And the second Icy Wind is going to be doing around 15 to 20% because Umbreon is just so thick. So we're shielding. I mean, we're not shielding that foul play because we are debuffed and we're just letting the second one go through. Thankfully, we get to another Icy Wind. This is going to be lowering their attack by 3 stages. And now I'm not coming in with the Alolan Marowak. I'm coming in with the Grotle because the Alolan Marowak would be taking super effective damage from the Dark moves coming from the Umbreon. Now, Shadow Grotle is quite tanky, but not the tankiest Pokemon out there. So we're going to be swapping into our Alolan Marowak to catch that double resistant Body Slam. And we're going for a Bone Club against the Obstagoon. Obviously, don't want to go for Shadow Bone unless you're looking for the defense fell because Shadow Bone is going to be triple resisted. So we're not shielding this Night Slash. We want to save my shields for Shadow Grotle. Now, we're going for a Bone Club, and we get the shield. I think this was a very big mistake on my opponent's part. Or it wasn't, because every little Razor Leaf counts right here. So they're not going to be able to get to a move right there. And then we're going to be able to farm down this Galarian Rapidash with our Shadow Grotle. Oh my god, I thought they would get to a Night Slash, but they didn't. So we've got a terrific lead. We're going to be doing super effective damage with the Fire Spins. They're swapping into Azumarill, and this is what the Shadow Grotle is built for. Wrecking those Azumarills is like the main thing you want right there. And they probably have Play Rough Hydro Pump because they went for the Play Rough right there. Ice Beam would be doing super effective damage. So if you do have Ice Beam, you definitely want to be going for that. And they have the Skarmory. Now we're going for a Body Slam. Still chipping away at the Skarmory. And then we're going to be getting farmed down. Now this video, like I said before, is pretty long. So R3 Pro's Retro Paneer OP suggests that I should make these videos a bit shorter because most of our successful videos were way shorter than this. So if you're looking for a nice short video, check out our next video or the video after because they are going to be pretty shorter. So we're going for an Icy Wind right here. That's the attack fell. And if you didn't notice before, that Shadow Bone did get the defense fell. So that's going to be good. We're going to be going for the Icy Wind. I think they were going to get to another rock slide. So I just pulled the trigger on it. And they are going to be able to get to another rock slide. Glad I pulled the trigger on the Icy Wind because then that rock slide would have KO'd me. Then they're coming in with Skarmory. I had the Shadow Ball, but I don't think I was going to get to it. And then we're going to be farming down the Deoxys defense farm with our Alolan Marowak with 1 Fire Spin. Moving on to the next battle, we've got Alolan Marowak versus an Alolan Marowak. Okay, so right here, I have a pretty high attack stat, so I suspect I'm going to win CMP. I tried to sneak in the extra Fire Spin, but unfortunately we didn't. Now we're going to be going for a Shadow Bone, mirroring what they did. And they're getting a shield right there. Now I want a shield right here because our Drifblim can't do very well against the Alolan Marowak, but I think it still wins the matchup. So we're going for a Shadow Bone. Get the shield. They have some loaded energy ready to go. We snuck in that Hex, which is very good for us since we're going to be able to get to the Shadow Ball faster. Now we're going for the Shadow Ball. This is obviously going to be taking out that Alolan Marowak. And they're going to be bringing in an Azumarill. So we're just going to be going straight for the Shadow Ball. We CMP'd right there, I believe. That is going to be very good because the Ice Beam won't KO. Then we can swap into Shadow Grotle to Razor Leaf that thing to the ground. So we're swapping in. They have a Shiftry in the back, and I was like, oh my god, is it this foul play? It's like this foul play. But they went for the Leaf Blade. If you're running Shiftry, make sure to get foul play because that's very crucial to its success. But if you're running single move, run Leaf Blade. So that is the reason why we won right there. And we're going to be taking the win to the Azumarill right there. Oh my god. That was pretty funny. So we're facing a kind of bad lead right there. We're swapping into our Drifblim, going straight for the Shadow Ball, not messing around. Does about 50%. Again, we did CMP, so I'm going to be shielding up this Ice Beam because it will do super effective. Now they swap into Galarian Stunfisk, and I'm going straight for the Shadow Ball. Again, I'm going very aggressive with these Shadow Balls. Now I'm going for an Icy Wind. Hopefully it gets the shield, and it does. Now the attack is lowered, so this Rock Slide quite won't KO, so we're letting that go through. And then we're going for another Icy Wind. Kind of questionable. I think they would have gotten to another Rock Slide, or at least my before self thought they did. And they did. So we're just going to be swapping, catching it. Does less because we are debuffed. They're coming in with the Azumarill. And I let this go through. It's just going to be an Ice Beam, actually. And we don't want to take any more bubble damage. So we're going for a Shadow Bone. Doesn't get a shield. They do have a... What do they have in the back? Oh my god. They have a Shadow Machamp in the back, and then I was doing some Fire Spins. I wanted to let them get through, but yeah, they paused. So sorry to that person, but I think we would have won anyway because with the Alolan Marowak and the Shadow Grotle doing massive damage with the Razor Leafs, we would have been able to finish off the very glassy Shadow Machamp. So we have a Haunter on the lead. This is a good and bad lead because we can pick up the shield. Now in hindsight, I should have went for Shadow Bone because it did have a chance of lowering the defenses. But, you know, I did what I did, so I can't change it now. But we're just going to be swapping into the Drifblim. Obviously shielding up that Shadow Punch, that would have done a lot. And we have tons of loaded energy. We're going for an Icy Wind against the Galarian Stunfisk coming in because I think we can get to a Shadow Ball before they get to a Rock Slide, which we can. This will do about 50% to the kind of, you know, tanky Galarian Stunfisk. I mean, it's not kind of tanky, it is tanky. So we're letting that Rock Slide go through, obviously, saving the shield for Shadow Grotle. And they do have a Ferrothorn in the back. So we're going for a Body Slam right here. Now, we have to call the bait on the Power Whip. I try to catch something, but I shouldn't have done that. because the fire spins from the Alolan Marowak do way more than the Razor Leafs and Body Slams of Shadow Grotle, because they do add up a lot. But we do call the bait here, which is super crucial, and they sneak in the extra not body slam, that bullet seed. But anyways, we're just gonna be shielding here. They're not gonna be able to get to another Power Whip, and then when they bring in that Galarian Stunfisk, we're gonna be able to farm it down, but they just back out at that point. Moving on to the next battle, we have got Alolan Marowak versus a Medicham. This is probably the best league you can have with Alolan Marowak, because we will be doing super effective damage with the ghost moves. We can probably farm it down, but Psychics do a lot of damage. So they go for a power-up punch, interestingly, because they just swap out immediately. And then, you know, we're shredding that Azumarill. We don't care. But, yeah, we're just shredding it to the ground. They're coming in back with that Medicham, I believe. And we're just going to be going for the Body Slam. I should have went for the Energy Ball because they do not shield right here. And then, but we are going to be farming it down. So that's the bright side. So they're coming in with the Galarian Stunfisk. Now, I want to bait right here because Energy Ball will do a lot of damage. So right here, I'm not necessarily going to be shielding because they had some energy and they would have KO'd with the Rock Slide. Plus, we have two Pokemon in the back that can handle Galarian Stunfisk fairly well. But we're just going to be going for a Shadow Ball right here. This is going to be threading the shields of the opponent. And it does. We're coming into Alolan Marowak going for the Shadow Ball. This is going to be taking the G-Fisk to red health. And then we're going to be able to finish off with Fire Spins. So, yeah. So we're running Alolan Marowak, Shadow Grotle, absolutely shreds Azumarill. Then that Drifblim in the back like I run last video. Oh my god, this did so good for me, and it was super fun. I hope you guys liked today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!